Tomorrow's gonna be the best day. Why you say that?
Everything's lined up, and it's like after, because as you know, like that is a changing moment. Um, hold up, I need my lighting too now. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Uh,
room got mad dark, so I had to throw the ISO up a little bit.
um, like seeing face to face the guy I'm learning from, right? He was like, I was like honest and like, be honest, man. I've been procrastinating a lot, and another friend of mine, like this guy, this is one of those like kind of instant homies, you know. Like this is, I don't give out
Word.
my personal number like that. This
Mm-hmm.
guy, he was like, "Hey, here's my personal." Oh, for sure.
Type
He's
shit.
You need to see his
Which
YouTube,
is
bro.
mad
He's like gonna
cool.
be Kai Cenat, or like he's literally he's
Say
such
less,
a
bro. Send me
jolly
that.
guy. He's always smiling. He has
That's
some funny.
fire.
He works security,
Oh, that's
so
hard.
he's
That's fire. I
getting.
know he's got stories.
He has stories, bro.
That's
It's
great.
yeah.
Yeah, you definitely gotta send me this shit.
hmm
That'd be dope.
So
That's fire.
like it's day one. What's my excuse? Everything, like all the paradigm, my paradigm has shifted. It's there's no I don't there's no doubts I could ever entertain now. I mean,
Mm.
unless I'm not doing what I need to do, then I'll have my doubts. That's when
Nah,
the doubts are valid, you
that's
know?
too real,
Like,
bro.
so I just got to do the work, and I have the product. It's really simple because, like, seeing Esteban, the guy who, so Smith, he dropped like he found a product and he was like, yo, someone run this. This is probably the winner. And Esteban, he was taking the notes. I'm pretty sure I mentioned Esteban a couple of times now. He's taking the notes. He was on the calls, asking questions. He was doing it all. He was putting in the works.
Yeah, that's the guy that made 8 grand, right?
He got, huh?
I said that's the guy that made 8 grand, right?
Yes, 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 him. Like, he only had one TikTok and one Instagram and one YouTube Shorts.
It's crazy.
Theoretically, like, with more volume, who knows? Who knows? And
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
pretty insane.
the amount of volume is what intimidated me, like making as much as like initially said in the course, which is like 3 TikToks, 2 Instagrams, and 2 YouTube Shorts, and then 2 to 3 videos every single day. That's a lot, and they all have to be original. But I'm just gonna like today. Tomorrow is day one. I'm gonna start. I'm not also. I have a non-negotiable. You know, I'm excited to cook up the vlog of this trip,
Let's
but
go.
I have to earn it. I got to make the creatives first. I can't because that's like the resistance thing. Have you watched
Yeah.
Trial by Fire by Charlie Morgan?
Nah, you told me to. I gotta still watch it.
It's a 2 hour video,
Yeah, I
like
seen that the
two
other
and a
day, and
half.
I was like, holy shit.
It's that's something like to digest over. I mean, I did it in one sitting, and I had well,
I
kind of
seen
with a
your video
break.
about
But
it.
I
I was like,
had like
it's got
18
pages.
pages or something from that video. Took notes for 4 hours. It's sauce
I've done similar. I've done similar with stuff in Adonis school.
for sure. hmm
Yeah, bro. So like, what's ecom about? Like, I know it's about like selling the product. So you basically just like you have your product here, and the traffic is just like shorts, and that's how you're just trying to get your traffic.
Yes, that's organic. Yeah. You just order the product, you make videos yourself, you make the website. And obviously, the website can't be crap nowadays. You can't look scammy. You have to look established, which I can send you like a previous website of mine, like the first store. It's still up. It's not finished, but or I
Yeah,
guess I didn't finish it, but I learned a lot and it was put together to
of
a
course.
degree.
The first one is always one the test, but two never good. I mean,
Nah, this one is good. Cause like I'm learning from like I know how to make the website pretty much because this is what
did you make money?
both Smith Rees and what?
I said, did you make money?
Well, I didn't make creatives. So I wasn't getting traffic. I was an
Fair
idiot.
enough. Fair enough.
I can't be making sales when there's no traffic.
Of course, of
Like you can
course.
look up
No
the
one knows
website.
about the thing.
if there's a
and they
chat
can now.
thing in here. Yeah, there is.
That was kind of like a push of in theory versus tested, you know.
Yeah, that.
Mm-mm.
Feel free to like critique from like I took the pictures myself. I'm missing some 2 images, but it's a start.
Hmm.
Made the logo
Nice
all.
website actually is. This actually is a nice website. Mm-mm. How long did this take you?
Hmm?
I said, how long did this take you?
A little bit after like over a course of days.
Like, how many hours would you say?
If I was like, I don't know. It did take a while because again, procrastination. Because I procrastinated all of it. So
Yeah, it's fair.
yeah.
Like, I asked you because so like when I first like wanted to like get into coaching in December, Hamza had like literally just dropped a course, like teaching us how to be a coach. Um, and so one of the like the initial like challenges or like action steps was basically like, all right, like find your avatar, list out a fuck ton of their problems, and like
Mm-hmm.
get like super like detailed about it, and just trying to find like just literally match a solution to like all of them. So I basically like had a list of like, and this wasn't like exactly what I'm doing now. That was more aligned with like mental health then. So it was kind of like mental health and like it was still like aligned with purpose a bit. Um, but it was less spiritual and more science and experience based. Um, but I basically had like a list of like 400 problems, potential
Sheesh.
problems,
Oh
like a
my
fuck ton. He was
goodness.
like, get super detailed, like be like insane about it. It's like, oh, I don't wanna wake up and do the work because I'm tired and my bed is too comfortable. I don't want to wake up and do the work because my mom's gonna yell at me for starting a business. I don't want to sit down in
Dude,
my
that's
chair
that deep.
because my chair is
Yeah.
too uncomfortable. Like literally, like like it has to be like anything that could stop them from one, like any resistance that could stop them from like any kind of objection, any resistance that could stop them from not buying. You have to try to find that so you can address that. Either in your sales page or like in your copy or in your VSO. Um, so like I got a bunch of like experience then in December, when I did that, and I literally like Hamza was on some like, yo, you need to wake up early as fuck in the morning and just do this for like the first 2 hours. Like you can't even wake up and make YouTube videos first thing in the morning, which is always what he told us to do. Like if you're a YouTuber, do your hardest work in the morning, the most important work first thing in the morning. Now I don't do that because I like to just let it come to me, when it does, and it always works for me. But I was doing that sometimes then, and then like I shifted and I was like, okay, bet I'm gonna just focus in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lock in, and I was literally doing that shit for like 2 hours a day for like 3 days. Just the problems list, and then I tried to tackle the solutions list, and I only like got through like 200, 250 of the solutions, and then I kind of like lost like heat on YouTube, and I like started to fall off, so I just like scrapped the whole thing to be honest. But I asked you that because it got me a lot of reps, and I was also able to do like a fuck ton of work in like a week maybe, with like 2 to 4 hours of focus every day. You know what I mean, so
Interesting.
it's like if like when we have that time where we can really lock in, like where the world isn't in our way, where we're not distracted,
That's how my schedule is made. Or
and then yeah,
it's not
exactly.
perfect, but I
That's how
have
it
to
should
edit.
be.
Yeah, literally like if I'm on schedule, what I'm gonna do tomorrow, wake up at 4:30, uh pray, 50 push-ups, 16 ounces of salted water, read Proverbs, take a cold shower, and then around 5, 4 hours dedicated to making creatives.
Yo, fuck all the bullshit, Jake. Let's just be accountability partners, bro. You waking up at 4:30, I'll wake up with you, bro. Because I've been trying to get up at 4 more consistently
Mm,
too.
have you actually?
No, like genuinely, genuinely. Because I like that time. Like like when we were talking like last week, I told you like I like being up super early in the morning. Um, so like I'm honestly down for that, bro. Because I actually do have to lock in, and I actually like my new schedule for 365. is gonna be like I'm going like Sunday is like when I start the week's vlog and I end it on Saturday, and then I take like
Oh,
Sunday, Monday to edit and I upload it on Tuesday. So Tuesday is always gonna be my upload day. So
interesting.
I'm gonna like start that like this week, even with my like just like last 4 or 5 days of footage. So I want to
Okay.
be up by Tuesday. So I'm gonna be up editing at 4 a.m. You know what I mean? So like, well, not at 4 a.m. because I got to do my journaling first thing in the morning and stuff. Like, I want
Right.
to also do like my journaling, my meditation, like read the Bible as well. So I want to tap in and do my stuff. So like, let's have our. Do you like have like an iPhone notes thing or like a checklist?
I don't. We
Yeah,
can
we should.
figure out
I'm about
something.
to say, let's start that out, and like in the
Uh,
morning, like we hit each
how
other up at a
okay.
time, and we
I
can
used
have those checked off.
I used to have a 90-minute morning routine
That's long as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
because like
Do you
90
really like?
minutes, you
Do
want
you really
90
like
minutes after for your
for the
cortisol
coffee?
levels are down and then you can drink
Oh.
the coffee and
I mean, yeah, that's
yeah,
fair.
then to
Typically,
do
it's like
crap things,
60 to 120 minutes.
bro.
He does say 90, but I mean, like,
Nah,
you know,
bro. 30 is
it's not
enough.
that deep.
You wanna
It's really
start
not
where
that deep.
as like, yeah, I basically reduced like that 30 minutes is just the core fundamentals, the rudimentary things.
In my
So,
opinion, I think if you are so like for me, like I think I could go like a solid hour if I'm like if I'm keeping my mind still. So if I'm waking up, I meditate for like 20 minutes, and
bro,
I
I
come
need to be
here and
meditating.
I journal for half an hour, and then I like read the Bible, I like read a book for like 10 minutes. That's cool because my mind is completely still, and then I can just get to work after. You know what I mean?
Well, if it works, it works. So,
Well, that
yeah.
works for me, so yeah, that's
I
fair.
have it split off so that after that 4-hour block, I have that's when I make my coffee and that's when I journal and that's when I make 4 eggs and maybe like half avocado. Just
Your breakfast.
at least 4 eggs,
I want
at
some
least.
avocado.
No,
I do
like,
gotta start eating more eggs. I'm not gonna lie. I've been lacking on those. I gotta get into those more.
but 4 eggs. Main reason is just get a little bit of protein in, and when you're intermittent fasting, cramming 3,000 30 3,250 around there, like cramming that can get
Yeah, in
tricky.
8 hours. Yeah, it can get. I'm
And
not gonna lie, bro.
ideally, carbs 90 minutes before a workout for
Yeah,
glycogen.
yeah. I was bro, let me tell you, dude, like over the past like 3 days, I'm pretty sure I've eaten like 4 meals.
Hey, I've been I've been out here surviving, man. I was
It'd be
on a
like
call with
that,
my
dude.
friend for 3, 4 hours. Literally. I didn't eat.
Jeez.
I thought I missed my flight because we were talking so long.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Bro, had
It'd be
me
like that, bro. It'd be like
yeah.
that. Yeah, bro. I was literally like, you know what's crazy? So like 2 days ago, I was on, or like three, I don't remember. But I was like, it was like literally 12 or like 2, it was 2 a.m. And I knew like I was hungry at like 11, but I think I was editing. Yeah, I was trying to edit. It was that my little brother, like Kanye came home around like 12 from work. And so we just started chopping it up. We just got into a convo. Um, and it was like literally 2 hours later. I'm like, have I eaten today? And I was like, well, shit. Did I eat yesterday? And I was like, yo, I don't think I did, bruh. Literally, like we got
I
pizza that
don't
night.
care about the hunger no
I
more.
killed 5 slices, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I just killed a lot of hibachi
That's fire. Oh
at
man, I'm
Father's
so
Day.
jealous.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. Oh man, that's awesome. But and then yesterday got to the end of the day, and it's like, well, I was like, I was trying to like figure out a lot of stuff yesterday, and then I was like grinding for a little bit, and it got to like 4 o'clock, and I'm like, damn, I haven't eaten nothing. So I go downstairs, I get a little snack, because I actually wanted to go back to grinding, and then my stepmom was like, hey Jay, can you make those burgers for dinner? I was like, fuck. I was like, all right, well, I guess I just gotta make. I can't say no. So that's another 2 hours, and I'm like, okay, shit. But then I was like, well, shit, I gotta get back to the grind. Like, I don't deserve this food yet. You know what I mean? Like, that's genuine. That's not how I
Yep.
feel, but I can't work on on a full stomach, bro. I can't do it, bro. So
Bro, that's
like,
how I feel. I'm just,
I just gotta stay
I want a
fasted.
nap.
I
I
just gotta
want a
stay
nap.
fasted, bro. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just get the work done, finish at like 9 or 10, and then I think no, I like 8 or 9, and then I had like the call. So I came down, I went downstairs, and then we had talked. And then I like,
Yeah.
I don't even know. I went back upstairs at like 11, and then I finally ate, and I killed 3 burgers. And I was like, oh, it was so good.
Sleep good. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that was good. But I actually ate breakfast this morning because Father's Day, so we actually had breakfast this morning. So four meals in the past 3 days. We're about to get our fifth one soon. I mean,
Shoot. Let's see. On my birthday, I had strictly I had 2 meals. This little it was like this coffee shop. It's LA, bro. This little tiny chicken wrap burrito thing. The gayest thing, bro. It was like salad. It was like coleslaw, like sliced real thin and carrots, and
hey
then
yo,
a little bit of chicken. Ain't no chicken in that, man. It was like 30% chicken. That was sad.
dang, that's a rip off. How many? How much was it? Like
$15.
$14? Ah, dang, I was gonna say 14.
What?
That's a rip, bro. A
Ah,
rip, bro. Fucking
man.
LA, man. Feels bad. That's
And
tough.
you know what's
That's tough.
crazy, bro? At the Italian restaurant, all I ordered was bread. I was like, okay. I was avoiding it because, like, if it came down to it, like, if I had to pay for my own, I was like, I don't know. That was kind
Yeah.
of a passive moment. And I saw
Yeah.
everybody's I literally have clips too. It's gonna be in my vlog.
Mm.
Everybody with their nice pasta. And I see it all. Somebody has like a pizza, bro. Two
Yeah.
people got pizza. And all I got
Dang.
was like a bit of bread, a bit. And
No one said anything to you about that?
I mean, and no, I regret it because like he ended up paying the bill and it was like a 300. He thought it was gonna be like 2 bands. So that's
How
why I
much? It
didn't
was like you said it
order.
was like 300?
It was 350. He was like, "Oh yeah, got
350
this."
for how many guys?
Uh 20, something like that.
What the
15,
fuck?
20, 15 to
Damn.
20.
That's a good
But
deal.
some people didn't eat like me.
Oh, okay. I mean, fair enough. Because they thought they might
But
have to pay.
well, I think I was like I was really like the only person who didn't actually get a meal. Dang.
Feels bad, Jake. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, it's that passiveness, man.
and then I got to the hotel. I'm staring at a blueberry muffin, and then I see the sign closed at 1 p.m.
Closed.
It's like 9. It's like 9 over there, bro.
What kind of
Go
bakery
back to the
closes at 1? Or
No, it
shop,
was it,
whatever.
it was like a little like cafe thingy in built
In
in
like
with
the
the hotel.
hotel.
It's not like
I
a
mean, but
huge hotel or nothing.
still. Okay, okay, all right, fair
And
enough,
then
fair enough.
the next day, free breakfast. I went to that breakfast twice. I think I had 5 to 6 eggs out of the scrambled eggs. I had, I don't know, like hash browns, like this amount of hash browns, and then another this amount of hash browns. Okay,
Nice,
probably 10
nice.
pieces of bacon in total. And
Let's
then
go. Go
5
ham,
French
baby.
toast with putting butter and dipping it in the maple syrup. Bro, I should have
Fire.
I should have like truly buffeted out and like not be able to stand up.
Let's go
That's what I
full
should have
coma.
done.
Full coma toast. Oh man,
But
that's
that's
great.
all I had that day. So I had 3 meals. Dang.
Sheesh, man. It's crazy out here, bro.
I killed that
Dang.
hibachi though. Like that hibachi,
Respect, bro.
I ate as if I worked before it. Like I'm telling you, I remember going to a wing place on the weekend when I didn't work because I used to. It was like a 10-piece wings and fries. I wasn't able to finish it because I wasn't like I didn't work. You know, I was just casual going there for lunch. I ate that hibachi as if I worked the entire day, boy. It was 8 ounces of steak, 4 ounces of chicken, vegetable,
Sheesh.
all of it.
Let's go. Dang, that's just sound buzzing, boy. Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
more food right now. It
Oh
honestly didn't
man.
bring me to like uncomfortable full either. That's what's strange.
Hmm. How much? Well, like, did you get like a bunch of like rice?
It wasn't a crazy amount of rice.
Yeah, that might be
It was
why,
like
honestly.
one serving of rice.
I feel like a lot of like food coma is carbs. One, because of the
That's
insulin.
literally
Two,
no,
because of
that's
the
actually facts.
yeah,
That's
yeah, I
literally
know.
factual. That's what I say, like,
Yeah,
when it comes to
it's the
leave them
insulin
to the
and
end of the day.
it's the brain fog, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we don't wanna work. That's why I strictly have, eggs and maybe just saturated fat and protein, no carb
Yeah.
early in
Yeah,
the
like
day.
on like when I was like I'm trying to get back into this. I don't have like money right now, so but once I can afford protein shakes again, like I was basically at a point like I think back in December I was doing this actually. But I was waking up, I was doing my grind in the morning. I was just protein at like 8 a.m. and I was just grinding. I broke fast at like 2. Broke fast
Wow.
usually like 12 to like 2. Just grinding, bro. And that was working for me, bro. And I'd eat at like 2 and I'd probably eat again at like maybe like 7 or 8 probably, or like probably like 10 actually if I was like grinding mad hard and I was like up mad late, like 10 or 11, and then I just crash out, do the whole thing over again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm trying to like protein. If you're just doing protein in the morning, and I think fat is probably okay too. Um, but yeah, like just carbs in the morning,
Saturated fat. I put
you're
butter
just
in my
playing your
coffee.
brain. You're just playing your brain. I heard about that butter in the coffee. How is
Bulletproof
that?
espresso. It
Never
worked for a
tried
guy
it.
who the SMMA guy uh
Hmm.
in the group in DRM who's making $10,000 a month and has generated like over $200,000 for a car detailing company, and that car detailing company is like opening a new spot in I think Las Vegas or something.
It's
But
fire.
yeah,
Bro's got
he's
results
killing it.
for real.
He's went, bro. I'm telling you, his life story is GTA 6. I'm telling, bro. He got
Bro's a
canceled at his
gangster.
high school for like talking about some like transgender person, and he has like it's I can't even. Oh my goodness, the amount he's dropping a video soon, and it's like 30 minutes long, and it's just one part. His entire
Mhm.
story is absurd.
Sheesh.
There's
That's
no
fucking
there's no
crazy.
one my age like that comes close to the amount of adversity he's gone through. It's
He's
insane.
19?
He's yeah, he's 19, I think. Yeah, he is.
Sheesh.
But
Damn. It's
he's in New
insane.
York. I saw in his story because his dad had no
Shit.
money and he
I'm gonna have
didn't
to get
have
up
no.
with bro at the end of the year.
Oh, for sure. You know, the actual next DRM meetup is probably in London
I was
town.
actually just gonna say, bro, I'm gonna have to join DRM when I got enough bread. Hella killers in there.
Yeah. I mean, there's like realistically, because Smith doesn't
But what
have
do
like
you like?
some
I know,
filter going.
uh, I was just gonna ask, like, I know, like, the business models he teaches in there are like ecom, SMMA, and shit. Like, what else does
Personal
he do?
branding course.
Oh, he does personal branding too. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
networking.
Fire,
Uh,
fire. Yeah, I did
because
some.
he
I
used to
did
be
some
like the
videos.
Instagram DM everybody networking type of guy.
Got
Uh,
you, got you, got you. Yeah, because
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about SMA or econ.
yeah. I mean,
I'm all
there's
about.
trading guys in there, like one trading
Oh,
guy.
that's fire. That's
That's
fire.
a actually that's a guy who I was on a call with Thursday night before I committed to any of it, and I was like, bro, and that's actually gonna be like the intro of my vlog. It's gonna be like like a little short film
A
inspired by like
recreation of that.
Jeshua, of
Fire.
me like at my computer and a shot of me at my computer and like, dude, if we don't go through with this, we're just gonna be filled with regret and we're gonna miss out on this opportunity and like that.
It's
And
fire.
then yeah, that's a kid I was.
That's a W hook.
That's a kid I was with.
That's fire. That's fire. Damn, that's hard, bro. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to get in there, bro. Cause, bro, I'm just trying to get around killers, bro. That's it. It's like, I'm just
It's
trying to get around killers, bro. Like,
it's
when I
absurd,
seen your surreal investment, I was like, fucking jealous as fuck, man.
bro. It's insane. Like the past 3 days, it's just been a growth of like killers around me. My own friend who like the top at the list out of two people, David Cooper, David Lopez. This is David Cooper. He's he's woke up. Whoa, I
It's
have
fire,
that.
bro.
And now I don't think I mentioned this, but yeah, I haven't because this is literally recent. My cousin, Matthew, like he texted me happy birthday on June 14th, and he asked me like, "What are you doing?" And I said like, "Well, I basically just snuck out the house and flew to LA." And he's like, "Bro, what? What are you doing? Like hanging out with friends and stuff?" And then it's progressed, and he was texting me today. I had no idea the bro was creating. I had no idea bro
Oh,
was like
he's on YouTube?
he's kinda on track. He knows like he when I mentioned to him,
Bro's on the path. He's on the path.
I think so. I mean, I don't have
Fire.
tangible evidence, but
Not sure yet,
it
but you're
seems
feeling
like
it.
which I understand the way I portrayed myself in like the Thanksgiving dinners. Like, no need to mention that. And I feel like the reason he's like I'm on his mind a bit now is because I mentioned online business at the wedding we went to. Um, when we went to
How old is
Florida.
he?
He's gonna be 19, and we're 2 months apart. His birthday is in 2 months.
Got you, got you, got you. That's
Okay.
fire, bro. Hopefully that's another seed, man. Hopefully that's another
It's
seed planted
crazy.
that's
Like
gonna sprout.
it's all the circle is being
Yo,
built in front
let
of
me tell you
me.
about mine, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this has kind of been happening with Kanye actually. Like I feel like I kind of like I got super like deep into like self-improvement. I'm trying to like go hard in the business. I'm trying to make it to the next level. Like I was in that shit December. And like Zaire and kind of like our brand, like our group Young Dream Chasers, like we're trying to like take over the world and shit. Um like we were like all like trying to like, you know, like get back into it in December. But um I kind of felt like I was the one that was like who actually knew what it took and was willing to do it. Um,
Yeah.
and that also threw me off a bit, but it was also because I also felt too close to my other friends that weren't doing any work at all. And so I
Mm,
also had to fall back and just completely detach away from them. It's just like, yeah, I'm cool off of that. It's like if you're not gonna put in the work, I'm not tripping. Like you said, bro, you can lead the horse to the water, you cannot make it drink. Me and my boy Ye were talking about this back in December. I was like, bro, we can give them the wake up calls all they want. We cannot make them use their legs to get out of bed. We simply cannot do it. You know what I mean? So it's like we can talk, no one can make anyone like move. So it's like
no,
I'm good off that. So I'm not gonna put my energy into that. If we all come together one day and we will like, yo, let's all take YDC to the top of the moon, like let's fucking do it. If we don't, it's just us three. I'm rocking out, bro. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping at all, honestly. Because like I know that I have shit I want to do. And if you're
I
not
had
trying
to
to do it
do
right
that.
now, that's fine.
Like my friend, I mentioned this to you, right? The other David, not David Cooper, but the friend that isn't there yet. Uh,
Uh, I don't think so because this one, David Cooper is the one that was like you mentioned isn't there and then got there, right? Who's like getting there
yeah.
now? Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't think you mentioned the other one to me. So I think you've only
Other
mentioned me to me.
one, uh, I've been we've been in school like since pre-K. Uh,
Maybe you told me about him. Wait, so
uh,
okay, so David,
he's
so wait, this is your boy that you've been like close with, and y'all like did a bunch of stuff together, like created and together and stuff. What am I tripping about that?
he's the car guy, the car
Maybe I
friend,
think,
like
maybe
going on
I
the
think,
bus rides, and this is the friend like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we
yeah,
would
yeah.
see.
Yeah, okay, I
Yeah,
remember
okay,
him.
that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that David.
Okay, okay,
So,
okay. Got you, got you, got
well, that is David Cooper. That David. Like the closer sounding one is David Cooper, like my
you. Okay,
bro.
okay. Right, right, right. Got you,
As
got you, got
quote
you.
unquote, I'm pretty sure I said my Blasian brother. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, got you. So that's
This
David Cooper.
one
Got you.
is he's my grade. So he graduated with me. He works at Home Depot.
Got you.
Um and that podcast with Chris Williamson and Hamza recently, I was watching that at work, landscaping. And the reason why I thought I told you this is because I was mentioning this to
No, I'm pretty sure you
David
did. Yeah,
Cooper last night. So it's stuff is blurry. I was like pulling from all my little data sets. But
it'd be like that.
yeah, Hamza at the end asked, "How do you articulate yourself so well?" And
Yeah.
he basically, Chris Williamson basically said, "Well, I did the reps every single week." And on the way home, I called him, or no, I texted him, and then he called me. I basically texted him at like, "Hey man, you interested in starting a podcast? Like, just to get reps,
Yeah, you
just
did
to
tell me this.
get
Yeah.
better at articulating ourselves." Fast forward, like, fell through. Like, and he's been at the house once. Like, he's seen the outdoor, my outdoor little camp and all that. And I don't think he's like in touch with the channel anymore, but fell through. Like he was expected to show up that day. He didn't like text me or nothing that day. So I haven't talked to him since. It is what it is. Like as you same feelings like I'm not tripping. I'm not.
Gotcha. Yeah, I do remember that story. Okay, I see. I see now. I see where it went. There are two friends here, right? There was one who we were supposed to do
Literally
stuff with, and it
two
fell
people.
through, and it didn't happen. It's like, all right, man, we're not worried about it. And there was another one who we wanted to, and we planted that seed. And at first it didn't sprout, but hey, now we're here. Now we're about to get to the work. Let's go. I mean, hey, Lopez might come through. He might not. We're not worried
He's
about it.
just entertaining devices.
You know
He's
what I mean?
playing
We're not.
Minecraft and stuff. Like he's with
Ah,
his friends that are
the
all
video
in
games.
and tied with it, you know?
Tough. Man,
Yeah.
those games, man. Those games really kill our men. Fuck.
And like
Shit.
David Cooper, he was like the OG. Like the thing is, one thing I was talking about him about like creative potential is like I know for a fact creativeness is flowing in you because of your car specs.
Mm,
Because that's what he's like the main he's who like brought me into that world.
mm,
Like it's safe to
or,
say that. Like obviously everyone has their own idea on things, but like as far as like the games we played on Roblox, like the best, I'm telling you, honestly, like when the channel gets to a certain point, I want to like have a live stream of me playing that game and like seeing the old stuff and like
just
supporting the game
reminiscing.
and maybe like introducing. I mean, I don't want to bring my audience to like a new game or something, but like kind of support the game and like introduce new players in a way because it's like the best. It's the best car game out of Roblox. I swear. And that's what I was grinding before the ultimate reset. Grinding a Murcielago LP670. Um, grinded a week for a dang car on a video game. Rock bottom, dude. All the vices, it
Man,
all added up. And you can literally see
man,
how I talked on in that first video,
I've done
how
so
defeated,
much more.
bro.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I was just like I play video games now. Like, well, I play Marvel Snap. That's basically the only game I play now.
Oh
And
yeah,
I play it
I
like
wanted to talk about
occasionally.
that post.
Yeah, I play it occasionally. Um, because it's like a strategy game, and I just like I actually have fun playing the game. Um, but I actually like so like I have it on my phone, but like I see the game and I'm just like, and I just don't play it. I'm just like make YouTube videos or like watch YouTube instead. It's like I'd rather do some other form of consuming than playing video games because the thing is like when you're playing video games, your world is the video game. So
Right.
when you're
So
spending too much time in it,
when you're
it's just
sparking,
taking too much of
when
your
you're
brain power.
sparking, it doesn't
Yeah,
apply to the real world. Yeah.
exactly. It's just so many resources are being put into the virtual world. So much of your brain power solving problems in the virtual world. You're not leveling up in real life. I mean, so it's like now I've gone to a point like I completely cut out games from my life from like I think the when I joined the Donna school after like a week, I stopped playing games. And then I started playing again maybe in March. So it was at least like 2 months. It was at least 2 months, maybe like three-ish. And then I started to play like occasionally every week or so. Um, and now I like play maybe every like few weeks. And it's like I'll play for like maybe every like a few hours, and it's just actually fun. And it's like, bro, it's cool. Like you can still play games, you can still unwind, you can still have fun, you can still give into pleasurable activities.
It needs to be
You just can't
scheduled
do
in
it
a way
all the
though.
fucking time.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be scheduled. It can be a spontaneous. You just have to have intention about what you're doing. That's what it is. It's purely about being intentional with your time. Are you about to lose yourself in this game for a few hours? Are you intentional about that? Okay, that's cool. Because you know that you're also not going to do this tomorrow and you're going to get to work and lose yourself in your work for hours tomorrow. So that's fine because you know you're being intentional.
Mm.
That's how I like to see it. That's like Ali Abdal's like principle to like productivity. That's his philosophy. I really like that philosophy. Being intentional about your time rather than like trying to like super like schedule it or like be super strict about it. Because routines are really hard to like maintain and they're fragile. They are. Like something can make a routine shatter like that. And so it's really just about the principle. You know what I mean? That's how I like to see it. Like, of course, routines can help and habits help, but it's like, what are you just showing up for every day? What means a lot to you? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's all about the person, I guess, and building the
Definitely.
routines to where schedules in the opportunity for that spontaneous
Yeah,
downtime.
yeah, I think that's
Because
something that's
that's what Smith
the
does. Like his
opportunity for spontaneity. That
exactly.
is very good. I like that a lot.
And it
We have
can't
to
be
try to embrace that more.
right. And what he does is like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's when he'll do work in the morning, but
Mhm.
in evening time, that's when he'll hang out with friends. That's when
He's
he'll
just
social.
chilling.
We need the
Yeah.
socializing.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
why that's why
100%,
not
bro.
tripping over with friends when they're all you have and you haven't reached out to the next
Yeah,
group.
the next yeah,
That
it's
is
so hard, man.
it's
It's the
the
worst.
classic
The
lonely
mid
chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man. It's the worst, bro. It's the
yeah.
fucking
And then
worst.
as I did in school, I just picked up some random friends just to pass the time. And,
Mm,
because sitting in that class, just being fully aware of everything and observant, and the time is just super slow, super slow.
mm.
It's yeah, it was not fun.
You know what was hard for me? You know why I was always like, you know why it was very difficult for me to leave my friends behind? Like, comes to like he preached like leaving your friends behind or like letting them stay in the next level, like not trying to get your friends on self-improvement because it just doesn't work. And it's like he's like, bro, most of your friends probably just suck anyway. Like they're not even your real friends. Y'all don't actually have real relationships. You don't care about each other. Y'all don't have anything
That's what
outside of your
David Cooper
vices.
was
And
until
so,
literally last night. That's what's so beautiful about it. Like
and I was
I
like,
remember telling him,
no,
"You're
go ahead.
genuinely a brother now,
Mm,
genuinely." This is, and the thing is, what's one of the because you know how like we may not say it, and it's kind of bad to be judgmental, but we are fully aware of like people their circumstances, and we, in a way we like we observe, like
yeah, for sure. I've
for
always been an
David
observer.
Cooper, like as I
I've always
said,
been an
band
observer.
friends, because he played trombone and talking about like that was his old purpose, right? And now he's in the gap, moving on, transitioning to the next layer, the
Hmm.
next wave. Like one thing I didn't mention with him is like I don't know how good your band friends are, and literally he ended up talking about it. Like he said, I don't think a lot of my friends in there have reached this maturity yet or are looking to because he wasn't
That's a
looking
big one.
to. It's just been, it's like tectonic plates and then an earthquake. It's just pressure and he's just like squeezed. And now he wants to.
That's a
Now
big
he's
one.
pissed off at himself and he understands like what needs to happen. And one thing he said is like, which is like, that really made me happy. Like the way he talked about, like, first of all, like I heard from him, like he's contemplative. Like like just you and me, the way we bounce back ideas and our experiences with life. He has it too. And he talked about like he cannot he can't fathom that the fact that people do not transition out. That there's people who stay living in the moment. And that was crazy hearing that from him.
You know what that,
And
yo, hold on, I
beautiful.
gotta talk about it. We gotta get back to we gotta get back to the friends conversation because you kind of cut me off, but it's okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
You're good. You're good.
now we have to talk about something else because that's something big that I've actually been learning about a lot recently. His consciousness just shifted.
He's literally gone through paradigm shifts. Literally.
He just went from like based in ego consciousness to like moving and like being more in love and moving out of love
What I
and like
visually
into like your actual like spirit consciousness.
exactly. It's like the way I see it is like, which I don't know if you play Minecraft or like you can visualize this. I'm sure you've played Minecraft. Minecraft is goaded.
I don't have any way to show you that me and my brothers used to play Minecraft for 16 hours a
Okay, like
day.
the way I see it is like the transition when manhood hits you and like graduating high school. It's like the world borders just collapse and like the render distance. It's like it all hits you at once, like we said. And it's
Everything is
like
like
Whoa. It's
What
I'm an
the
adult. That's what he said. Like, I'm an adult.
Yeah, that's how it is, bro. I'm
And
not gonna
mentioning
lie,
like,
that's definitely
and
how
the
it
thing
is.
is, the reason why he's like super potential is like our lives are kind of congruent. Like when I say my Blasian brother, like literally we kind of live pretty similar. Like my dad
We're
worked
very
night shift.
aligned.
His mom is like she wakes up at 3 a.m. to go work for 12 hours. It's insane.
Sheesh.
So we both have that congruency of what we want for our parents and
Right,
like setting them free.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
And now he has the girl and he's like he's learning.
Now he's
Oh my
feeling it
goodness.
for real.
There's
Yeah,
contemplate like the
that's fire,
feminine.
bro.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool, man. That's
And now I
awesome.
get
Yo,
to
I
show
just
him the way of superior man, the
ah man,
literal
like what?
sword,
What?
like, and he's actually gonna like. I don't have. I'm not applying like all that section of the book right now
Yeah,
because
but he can
I'm just on my
definitely put
grind
that
right
into
now.
motion
Yeah, exactly. It's
a lot. And
for
that
it's
like, bro, like that. Oh my God, bro. People don't understand how much just understanding how the masculine and feminine work and polarity would like instantly improve their relationships. It's so
it's
like, bro, if you understand how they interact, how to communicate effectively with each other, how to love each other like physically effectively, like, bro, you'll just be good, bro. Just be good.
literal
But
dream
we're just so
marriage.
ignorant. We're just so ignorant.
Hmm.
We just have to learn, bro. We all just have to learn more. Yeah. Yeah,
So
but yeah, that's so fire, bro. Like that shifting, like I've actually been I've been getting a lot more into consciousness recently. Um, and like really like trying to get to that next level. And like my understanding of the universe and like the truth and like the oneness, like this woo wah shit. Um, so I've really been like getting into that, and I've been feeling like I've been getting a lot into this guy's name's Aaron Apke. And he talks a lot about like it calls it like the law of one, and
oh,
it's basically like
oh, you
I think
told
I
me
talked
about
to you about this, yeah, and it's basically like walking in love and in freedom and like kind of having like bringing these two together, like walking in non-duality, bringing the masculine and the feminine together, accepting light and dark, accepting that like good and evil, accepting that the universe just is, and that everything is together,
both your
everything is
spirit and
connected.
creative and your physical are tied together.
Boom,
Hmm.
100%,
That's what you
like
said.
100%. Like your physical, the mother, the earthly mother, your spiritual, the heavenly father, like these are both a part of you. And so we must embrace both of these things, and we cannot separate these things even though they are like separate entities, because when we try to lean into either one too much, we step out of either one too much, and that leads to
Mm,
imbalance. And that imbalance is bad because the universe always has to come back to equilibrium. You know what I mean? Like
yep.
this is how it
It's like a
works.
homeostasis.
100%. So like we always have to return. And so we have to just accept that duality is, but it is not. And that is like it's such like a mind fuck. It's that duality is the nature of the universe, and so non-duality is accepting that duality is the nature and that we have to live as both.
That is
Yeah.
fascinating. That's
Yeah, right?
profound sounding.
It's fucking crazy, dude. And when I first heard that from Gabby, when I mentioned her to you, I was like, it literally just shifted my consciousness a little bit because I was like, oh wow, I understand. And then I've like about Aaron. Recently, I've been learning about Aaron, and his stuff, and he talks a lot about like shifting like into like this fourth like the fourth chakra into love. Um, and from moving like the chakra systems are also seen as like densities or cycles or layers, like the chakra systems are seen as a lot of different things, and so we have to like move up through this I forgot what the third chakra is called, but it's like it's the ego chakra. It's the one that's like it keeps us in the ego consciousness, and it keeps us like in the self or narcissistic. And so we have to shift out of this ego consciousness into the fourth chakra of love, and we need to open our hearts, and we need to
Interesting.
like live out of love, and that is like basically like the one true law, which is love the Lord your God, love your neighbor like you love yourself, love your enemy. You know what I mean? So like when we can all walk in that, when we can all love each other and live out of like this like our heart and live out of like this like heart consciousness rather than ego consciousness, we are able to like evolve more because we're all helping each other more, like we're not living in judgment,
Hmm.
and we're living in this like we're living in our truth of non-duality. because we've accept like the shift into the love consciousness has to be one of accepting that you are a spiritual and physical being. And you have to make the choice, okay, am I going to like lean into light or dark knowing this knowledge?
What is what is that fourth, I guess, that love?
Mm-hmm.
In a way, I feel like with actions, it goes from serving yourself to serving others.
Serving others, 100%, bro. And it's just like when I like Aaron is super big on Jesus. Um, and he's actually we can talk about this if you want. I actually talk. This is what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about yesterday.
Say
Um,
less.
and it's about Christianity, and it's about like something called mystic Christianity. Um, and it's different from like traditionalism. And it's interesting because I've always felt kind of distant from Christianity, which is weird
With the
because I've never,
religion?
yes, because I've
Okay,
never
with the
felt distant from
religion.
God or from Jesus, just the religion. And that is always
Religion,
like, and that's the thing,
I'm
like
not religious.
religion is a construct of man, right? And so I've never like I've always been like weird about getting close to Christianity because there's like some stuff in the Bible or like some stuff that I just don't really agree with, like that people teach, or it's just like the hypocrisy or judgment from a lot of Christians, just that culture isn't in general like something that I've always wanted to be associated with.
And the funny thing is, like, when it comes to Christian, those aren't real Christians.
Exactly, they're not,
They're
and that's what I'm about to
sayers,
get to.
and some of
They're
them are
sayers.
lukewarm.
hmm But Aaron, he talks about how Jesus was he was a Essene, which is like a sect of the Jews. So there was like three sects of the Jews. I don't remember the other two, but those other two were like the ones who were like committing heinous crimes. They were like doing blood sacrifices and like he was condemning their priests for for like preaching the wrong gospel, like not preaching the word of God. You know what I mean? For but like preaching wickedness that Satan
Mhm.
would like is that like it's Satan's gospel. Um so he was condemning those people for that. And so it's like, okay, well, if Jesus was condemning these Jews for those actions and their philosophy, then obviously he wasn't one of them, right? Like he wasn't walking in their philosophy. And there were also practices like baptism, like I think like fasting. Yeah, and there is one more. I forgot the last one, but these are actually like practices from the Essenes that weren't like traditional like to Judaism. Like these aren't in the Torah. These were like Essene practices that they developed themselves and that Jesus brought like to the Bible. But what really like made everything shift for me was that Aaron was like, "Yo, traditional like Christianity, that isn't the gospel of Jesus. It's the gospel of Paul." I think I said this to you, right?
You haven't mentioned this. Keep going.
Oh no, this was yesterday. He was like, "It's the gospel of Paul," and he's like, "Yo, like Paul never even met Jesus, so how was he like this guy who is supposed to be like preaching Jesus's gospel and like telling us how to like live like him?" He was Aaron's biggest like thing with Christianity was that, oh, how can this religion just be that you get to just say that Jesus was your savior and then you get to just go to heaven for that? It's like you're supposed
It's
to be
stated,
acting. You're supposed to be
if
living
you
like
actually
Jesus.
have
You're
the
supposed to
Holy
be
Spirit, then you're going to do the
Mhm.
works.
Exactly. And
It's
that's he said
evidence because of
it's like
your how your heart has changed. Because literally, like, being saved,
mhm,
then it goes from the transition of, like, a true distaste for relapsing
mm.
or, like, language, profanity. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't be
Yeah, I know
cursing.
you don't curse. Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah,
do curse.
yeah.
Honestly, I am I don't
Like, I
agree that
stopped. Like, I feel
cursing
like
should
that's
be
the one
taboo.
thing I have, which I'm not, like, trying to, here's my like you said, like, religion, "Here's my long list. I'm on track to go to heaven." Yeah, nah. Uh, there's been a lot of I bet you can relate to this. Every man can relate to this, where one of I remember, what was that book? It was, like, 7 things that highly
Oh,
successful people do.
the 7 habits of highly effective people.
Yeah, something like
Mhm.
that. I was listening to
That's what
audiobook,
it
and,
is.
like, one of the
Mhm.
things is, like, when it comes to parenting, you may force obedience, but then that sparks rebellion. Like, when it comes to, like, I have it verbally said. You know how many? If you were to take like a mind scanner, right, for every like yes sir, it would have translated to F you like that. So, and the thing
100%.
is, the Lord doesn't like look at the external; He looks at the heart. That's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
everything in here,
He's not
you
worried
know.
about what you're saying. He's worried about what's in here and
That's
how your
that's
actions
why
reflect that.
that's why like the parables and like what Jesus was talking about. If you're angry, I say just like not about like murder. It'll the transition how it goes like from murder. I say if you're angry, then you have like sinned, or like if you have looked at a woman, you have already committed adultery in your heart. Like
Yeah,
it's
because
all
it's the
about
thought.
internal.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
the truth revealed.
Because it's the yeah, because it's the intention, right? It's that you
Exactly.
want it. Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
For sure, yeah, for sure. And that's always been like something that's like felt weird to me in Christianity. And
It's
I
just
forgot what
worldly
Aaron said,
Christianity. Yeah,
but he was basically like, yeah, bro, like traditional Christianity is really the construct of man. Like it was like there was a book in the gospel or in the Bible, like like actual like gospels of Jesus that they left out because it wouldn't fit with the story that they were trying to construct.
that's where things get tricky because like like I've heard about like the Book of Enoch and stuff like that, and like
Yeah, Enoch. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
some
The
stuff like
Essenes
that.
follow the book of Enoch. They believe that Enoch was like their true father because like God brought him up to heaven with him.
Yeah, that's where things get tricky, and it's rough
Yeah.
navigating all the information.
Yeah, that's true. And that's definitely where you got to do your research and you got to see, all right, like what
Yeah,
do you like, like what do you really follow? But I'm not gonna lie, man, like when I first heard that, like a lot of things snapped into for me, and I really want to like dive into this more. Like I want to learn about this. I want to get the book, but I'm fucking broke. It's like $30 for the gospel
it's when you
it's
learn
called the
about
Essene Gospel of Peace.
how
So
like
I'm gonna try to get that when I can.
the fallen angels like coming down and impregnating women, and there are soulless soulless beings that are still flesh and blood here, and like shapeshifters. Like that's what I've heard has like
Hmm.
come from that, which it makes sense. I honestly believe that's there, and like that's what you call like you see like skinwalker. Like that's problem. Like it's everything is because I remember seeing a Tucker Carlson the way he explained it only until like 150 years ago or so. For thousands of years, all the civilizations have talked about like beings from up there coming down and impregnating women, and like it's all congruent, and like everything is spiritual. It's spiritual warfare at the end of the day. All of it. All
Everything.
like all of it.
Like the physical
And that
world is really merely a vehicle. It really is. It's just like a plane.
it's
This is
strange.
merely
Like,
just like an aspect of a much, 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 much larger scale. You know?
yeah.
And we just don't even understand the scope of it at all. And it's really cool. But yeah, man, like I really want to dive in more into like this mystic Christianity and like what Aaron's talking about with like the Essene teachings because I think I resonate a lot with that and I don't resonate a lot with like traditional Christianity.
You
I
know what
do
I want?
like the church I go to, I really like, and I still resonate with that. And honestly like still resonate with the Bible, but there are certain things that's just like this doesn't really make sense to me, you know. So I want to walk more on that and see what's up. What were you gonna say?
Uh what was that? What did I say? Crap.
You said I've been thinking about. I think
And you were talking about church. What were you talking about?
yeah.
What did
There
you
was a
talk
church
about
one.
before church?
Mystic Christianity,
Mystic
the
Christianity.
Essenes, like getting more into like those
Hmm.
teachings because I haven't really felt like very aligned with everything in the Bible. Even though like I still do resonate with it. Um mm,
Never mind. We can move on. It's 9:37. Dang.
yeah, we've been
I'll have to
spending
get
time.
off soon.
Heard you, bro, heard you. Here, let's hit this friends thing real quick. 'Cause I actually wanted to talk about this. Um, but it was actually hard for me to like distance myself from my friends because me and my friends actually weren't like that. Like we weren't just like vice buddies. Like we were actually friends. like in school, and like we would hang out and we would like chill together and we would have laughs together. And then the vices came in like high school and we all started hating life. And they got like super bad during COVID and like when we went to college. Um,
Yep.
and then after college, I like came down here. Um, and I like got aware. And in December, it was really hard for me because I could see that most of my friends were still like on that level, like of
Blockage.
consciousness of, yeah,
Block.
exactly. It's like they're still like living in the ego. They still like in that moment of like, oh yeah, I'm just here. I'm having fun, right? I'm just here to, get my cock wet. It's just like whatever, bro. You don't want to ball out. You don't want to get to the next level. You don't want to work hard. You don't want to actualize your dreams. I just had to get to a point where I was like, all right, cool. Do you, bro?
That's same story with me. Just less friends, it sounds like.
Yeah, I got like a lot of friends. It was like 11 of us.
Oh yeah, your
There's
group, right?
there's like three of us. There's me, Kanye, and Zaire who are on it. There's like three more I believe in. The other ones,
Is what it is.
yeah, I ain't tripping, bro. Yeah, man, I've been, yo. There's this guy. His name is Robert Edward Grant. So I found, I actually gotta send you. I'll send you the podcast with Aaron, so you can tap in with it. Um, but
Cool.
I found him off of the Know Thyself podcast, where the guy's name is Andre Ducombe. Ducombe. Um, but Know Thyself, I was telling you about it a little bit earlier, but super like spiritual, esoteric, trying to find like the truth and walk in that. How to be like your best like spiritual self, aligned with God, and just walking in your purpose, basically. A lot of that great stuff. So I found Aaron from the Know Thyself podcast, and then I wanted to tap more into Aaron's stuff. And another podcast he was on with a guy named Robert Edward Grant, I found his channel. And I'm like, bro, this guy was telling me how like math is like the language of God, and I was just like, huh? And he was like, bro, like numbers, like equations, like there are so many like universal constants, um, that like are so like specific and like like
It
are
can't be
literally
mis
consistent. Yeah, like
yeah,
it has to be
can't
like
be a mistake.
it was I forgot exactly. I heard someone said this in the comments, but it was like um math. Oh yeah, it was like we know that God we know that God wrote down the math, like we know that he moved the pencil. We just don't know how he moved it. You know what I mean? So we know he moved the pencil and wrote down the answers. We just don't know how these answers got here. We don't know how he came to these
We're
answers.
translating,
But
yeah.
these answers are factual and they are consistent and we know they're true. And we also know that they're above us. So it has to be God. You know what I mean? And that was like very eye-opening because he's like a polymath for real. This dude is a mathematician, he's a musician, he's a music theorist, he's like an engineer, I think. He's a scientist, he's
Bruh.
an entrepreneur. I think he does something else. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I want to be this guy. And then I looked him up, and I was like, he's an older guy. So I was like, oh, he's like 54,
A
I
lifetime
think.
of competence, bro.
He's like 54. So I'm like, oh shit, I got 30 years. Let's go. I can do that. Let's go. I was like, I'm trying to get at his level, bro. I was listening to that podcast. I was like, these guys are so fucking smart. What is going on? Yeah, it was so lit, bro. I was like, oh, I'm about to dive deep into this dude's stuff, man. So I'm mad hyped. I just found like a few new creators to get into,
Awesome.
expand my consciousness. You know what I mean? Be out
Yeah,
here
I wanna schedule in my time for learning.
learning. I feel like I can't do that. I don't know. I feel like I just have to have my work time, and then I have my
I
you can do
can't
whatever you
'cause
want time.
I'll get distracted,
I
honestly.
feel that. I feel that. It really is the
Like,
individual, man. It really is.
yeah, because if I have a call, like the DRM calls, like I
Hmm.
have the 3 PM ones are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Hmm.
So, and in between those gaps, I wanna do, like, learning the courses.
Right.
But also I want like you to from my catching up on creators and like people I'm invested in, like you and
Yeah.
Lenny, and I think that's I think there's another. There's there's a few on my radar, where I consistently comment. and tell them to upload every day and that they're limiting beliefs and who knows what if in a month's time you'll get
Oh,
250.
breaking limiting beliefs in the comment section. Let's go, Jake.
Yeah.
You're such a legend, bro. I swear. Oh man, I love that, man. Bro, I wrote this. Yo, this guy had commented on my sale video. Um, and he was like, "Hey, man, this I I don't know if he was. I don't think he was really trying to get at me, but I think he was a little bit of like." There's a little bit of like resentment. He was like, "Hey, bro, like this is probably because you're in a first world country." Actually, I'm gonna just go to the
Oh
comment
yeah,
because it
I
was a good
actually
comment.
saw
You
that
saw it?
comment.
Yeah, and I was just putting them in. I was just trying to put him on game. You saw that whole interaction?
I don't think he gets that like people who are in even worse situations have already done everything you
Yeah,
could ever want and more.
that is
They're
hard.
ahead of you. There's no excuse. Someone always has it worse, yet they
Mm.
still persevered. Uh, yes, there are difficulties and like more at seemingly like more hurdles to
Oh
jump,
my
but
gosh,
like,
this dude commented 3 more times on my video. I'm not even gonna
oh no,
respond.
no, yo, if you don't hold up,
Oh my God, they're so long.
screen
Well, this
share.
one's so long. Yeah, okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Uh, is it? Oh wait, is it because it's on? Oh, okay, wait, hold on. I gotta open it up. Oh, it's on this one. I had it open in another like. I had another thing open. Here, go here. I got you. I got you. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I don't even. This guy, I think he started arguing. I said like anything can work on YouTube. He was like, "Huh, that's where you're wrong. Well, obviously, and not anything can work on YouTube. That was like a, you know. This other dude was like, yo, chill. What do you mean, yo, chill? He out here trying? How many subs does this guy have? How many videos does this guy uploaded? Lol. All right. All right. What we got here? What we got here, Jake? So, um, right, my response. Okay, that's where you're wrong. Not everything can work on YouTube. With over 100 videos uploaded, I assume you would have learned that by now. You need to have a niche that targets a specific demographic. Oh man, just
Bro,
chatting. Just chatting. This dude watches one of my videos and thinks he knows my content strategy or anything that I'm trying to do.
talk about
Your
what's
videos are,
trending in
you
my
don't have a
niche.
clear idea for your, you have not watched more than one of my videos. And also, you don't know that you're talking about your niche. Niches aren't real anymore, bro. You're behind on the meta.
What do you
Oh
mean
my
niches aren't
gosh.
real?
Niches
Where'd you
aren't
learn
real
that?
anymore. Not on YouTube. Not like niche, like you are the niche. You don't know about that? You never heard of that? Bro,
I
it's getting
believe
cold,
that,
man.
like, just
You
hearing
gotta
that
watch.
the way, like, authenticity and just you being you, you
It's
are.
basically like the you are the niche meta. It doesn't, it's not necessarily that in business, but when it comes to building a personal brand or like your content, you want to build your content around like your interest, around your skills, around
Oh
what you're
yeah,
good at, around your
and there's
expertise.
yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
So
There's
like
like
don't
common
have bound
spaces where
yeah, don't
interests
really have
align.
bounds to your content style or what you post if like you're just trying to build a personal brand, which is exactly what my channel is about. Like I'm
Hmm.
personal brand first, business second, because I want to connect with people and I want people to connect with me and I want those people to buy.
And it's
You
not,
feel me?
yeah, it's not.
Exactly.
Oh, what's trending in the space?
Each of your videos have yeah, like if you want to gain a lot of subscribers in a very short, it's like exactly like who
Who
said I
said
was
it?
trying to gain a lot of subs in a short time? I'm not. Feed your tribe. I am feeding my tribe. That's the craziest part.
His
That's the
tribe has
craziest
meaning.
part.
What the hell?
One of my favorite insanities doing the same. Bro, what? I'm not gonna lie to you like other people just to make you feel good. I'm here to help you and tell you the truth whether you like it or not.
Bro, he's
Bro,
yeah. What?
what?
How did you
This
get?
guy is
How did you rank
clueless,
as
bro.
such a yapper?
Bro, what? This guy finds one of my videos. How many videos do you think he actually watched of mine, Jake? What do you think? Do you think he found this video and after I hit him back, he actually
I
like
feel
did
like
something?
this guy is like going around YouTube, specifically commenting. I don't know,
I don't
man.
know, bro. I don't know.
I
I'm not
ain't,
worried about him. I'm not gonna
yeah, don't even
respond.
respond to
I'm
that
not gonna respond, Jake.
clown.
Yeah, we just gotta respond to Jeremy, the legend right here. Um, I don't know what we're gonna say yet. I'm gonna just say the goat. Nice. All right, let's go. Oh man, let's go. You see, this is all I need, man. It's truly time to shift consciousness, open our hearts, step completely into our abundance. I love this comment. Oh my gosh, I love all this love, man. I just love polarity. You see this? See this,
It's
Jake? This is such a
crazy.
great sign. This is
Exactly.
such a great sign that I'm on the right path, man. I love it.
That you're not mainstream. Bam.
Exactly. Like, what? Why would I want to be like? And I wanted to like dive deeper into that, but I'm just like, you can't see, like, you can't show people what they don't want to see. You know what's crazy, bro? Like Robert said this, and this was what made me really fuck with him. He was like, bro, people think that we need to see in order to believe something, like the science method, like the science approach. No, no. In order to see, you need to believe first, and then you'll open your consciousness to the possibility, which will allow you to see it. So if you
That's
don't
yeah,
believe
that's true.
that we are spiritual creatures, then you won't be open to the idea that we are spiritual creatures. You know what I mean? If you're just completely closed off to the fact, then you can't like expand. You can't like step out of
You
that.
don't want the
Then you
idea.
can't exactly. You're not able to perceive it if you're closed off. But
Those
when you
those
open
people
up,
do that because they want controls too.
that's true. That is true too. Yeah. Being able to let go is definitely something hard. Definitely a skill. Definitely a mindset.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah, that's tough.
the
It is
personal
tough.
work. Asking
Yeah.
why this, why that, and then it leads down. I want control. Why? When I was a kid, this happened. Bam.
Boom. Boom. Now we're getting places. Man, me and Violet hit like a really good like mental barrier today. I'd through on our call, I'd uh I'd asked her like who do you think is like been the voice in your head getting in your way? And at first she had like told me, "Oh, I think it's my mom." Well, she said she knew it was her mom. Um, and then so I told her like her homework was like, "All right, I want you to journal and I want you to think like I want you to ask yourself why have you been letting the voice of your mom like hold you back from being who you truly want to be?" Um,
Mm, judgment.
so she got to the question today. And so I texted her yesterday and see if she got to it. She said she didn't. That's hit her up today. She said she did, and she was like, "You know what? It was my mom, but it was also my dad. And her dad is a musician. She wants to do music. Um,
Oh,
her mom had
nice.
like told her that um, you you'll never be anything, so don't even try. Her mom told her that.
Oh
Her
my goodness. Yeah.
dad has expectations up here, and so you combine these two things, you get a recipe
You
for
don't want to
what's
try.
the point? What's the point?
You don't want to. You don't want to try. Oh my goodness.
Exactly, and
It all
that's
adds
been the
up.
block, you know. And
Yeah,
man, we get past that, man. We get through that.
that's so cool. Because
Flow's
I'm
coming, baby.
yeah, I was doing similar with David Cooper last
Fire,
night. Like
fire.
there's limiting beliefs. There's stuff we got to work out.
Yeah, bro. 100%. Bro, I feel like I'm so good at finding like limiting beliefs, identifying mental barriers, and then understanding how to break them too. But I need to get more techniques to break them because if it's not like words, I'm not that good at it. I'm very good at doing with words, but like actual actions other people need to take, I need to find more techniques to give them. I feel like
Bro, you're
besides
gonna
like
love.
journaling, I don't really know. But yeah, I already do. Bro, I've been doing this. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, I've been coaching for like 10 years, bro. Giving my friends advice on how much to do in middle school. It's like I've always been the friend, always been the shoulder, I've always been the ear. Always. It's like I've been doing this for mad long, bro. I'm just getting
Yep,
paid.
facts. I think you're gonna enjoy what you learn in DRM with the mindset module
Yeah, that'd
because
be fire,
he's
bro.
oh my
I'm
goodness,
super big on mindset, bro.
he's
Super big
made
on
the
mindset.
resources of working out your trauma and
Oh, that's
like
fire.
bro
That's
has
fire.
he
That's
spent
something
like
I want to do. Like I
he
want to make
spent
like a real mental health course.
he spent like with his mentors like 22,000 or so. Like
Sheesh.
it's serious.
Real. Mm,
They're not mainstream guys. They're underground.
yeah. That's fire, man. Yeah, that's a level I'm trying to get at, bro. Like I want to have the bread. I can invest 22 grand into my education. Like what? Are you insane? I'd be learning so much for 22 grand. Yo,
The
how much do you
access.
watch Hormozy?
Not as much as I ought to.
I've been living in this like bubble that everyone knows Alex Hormozy, and so like the guy that did my thumbnail, I'd showed him like some of Hormozy's stuff, and he like when uh
Oh,
he was like, "Oh, I think you would I think your channel would really suit this bearded guy stuff." I was like, "This bearded guy, excuse me? That is Alex Hormozy right there. You better put some respect on his name. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you better get into his stuff." You know what I mean? So I was like kind of in this bubble, and then he said it again after he like sent me the thumbnail the first time. I was like, "Yo, Alex Hormozy. Put some respect on this man's name. You feel me? He's the $100 million man. What is he talking about?" But yeah, bro, I just think Hormozy's the best. Like, if you want to learn business and his new stuff that he's been dropping, like he's been going all
I
in on
saw
this
his
long form business
transition
content.
phase of like he said,
Yeah,
"You know what?
all
The
in,
rest
bro.
is his
His
business."
new stuff has been so good, bro. Like I
Bro,
watched one of his videos. It
let me
made me
know
go to
some
from
some
47 to
some
17.
videos.
Got me my first sale, bro. I got you. I'm gonna send you some stuff. I got you. I gotta say here. Let me write some stuff down. I gotta send you the Know That Self podcast. And I gotta send you what am I sending you?
Hmm?
I said what else did I just say I'm about to send you?
Some
What
Hormozy videos.
oh yeah, Hormozy, yeah. All right, Know That Self.
Smith is
Okay.
he's a comedian.
Oh,
You know who
I gotta send you Dan Code too. You're not tapped in. And you said Smith is what?
he's a comedian, bro.
Oh, where he's funny.
Yeah. You know who Luke Belmar is, right?
Yeah.
Bro, his impressions of like
Oh, he be doing
one
impressions.
like him and his friend. That's like one thing I want to emulate. Him and his like true like 3 a.m. friend. This is
That's like his
a
man's.
dog. He is a
I was about to
homeboy.
say he came up with him, right? I think you told me about that. Yeah.
This
You
is
told me
like
about that.
the jacked guy.
That's like his right hand, right?
Hmm.
Ah, fuck, type shit. Word.
But he was like, "This is what I did, brother. Johnny Walker Blue Label. I studied, brother. Like I don't know. He's because he does it so much. It is so good. And then like talking about Leela and her voice sounds like a chainsaw and stuff like this, bro. Oh my goodness, it was so funny. And it says he instantly, it's just bam.
He just gets into it. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
fire,
so
bro. I
funny.
love people like that, bro. I love people
Yeah.
like when people who tell stories and then they just instantly stop into like a different voice for another character. Those are the
Hmm.
best storytellers, bro. Those are the best storytellers. I aspire to be like that more. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I think everybody like I'll have the like
Yeah, everyone
that.
has their different thing or like have
Yeah.
the capability to step into it. Like I'm more of like I don't really do voices, but I'm like more animated with my gestures, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
You have to do like that stuff
yeah,
like that. Hmm.
yeah, like
That's
I
me.
like I'm super hand movements. I'm super hand
I'm
movements
so blessed that like the hand movements are natural.
are so natural for me too. Yeah, and because for some people it really isn't,
It's
and they're
I
just
yeah. The
uh
what you need to do is you buy my 997 course.
I literally could not take you seriously, bro. Like what? Nah, that's too elite, bro. Oh
Invest
my
in my new
gosh.
coin. We're gonna pancake swap. Like literally like that. That it was hilarious. Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
oh my gosh, that is too good, bro.
You know what's like so goofy? You
Oh
ever
my
seen like
gosh.
one of them ads that it's like, how is this even here? Like one of them ads where it's like, this person he is not ready to be doing ads. Like he has to work
Nah,
on
I
some
don't think
stuff
so.
first,
I don't think
bro.
I've seen that before.
There's been select few times. It's just like, how? No
How
way
did
you're
you
getting
even get an
sales, my
ad?
boy. Exactly.
Yo, that's too good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. Yo, our combos be too elite, G.
You know, you can hear Smith speak. He has a on Saturday. He does calls. You could literally ask about personal branding, and he'll like talk about it. Obviously, he
Oh,
won't like
where?
give. I'm telling you, and he's like the same person, and you're gonna see his humor
Yeah,
and
that's
like
fire. Yeah, say less. I'll
because
just
he's
let me know
very
how I can
humble
tap
with.
in. I'll be there.
I'll uh I'll send the server link,
Cool.
which literally you're gonna learn about. Actually, I can send you 2 links. Yeah, I did a London town impression in one of the chats of a different group today.
Nice. Wow, man. You can't be guessing. This guy thinks I'm guessing. Why am I reading this comment? All right, let me get off this. Let me get off studio.
All right, I sent the links on your Dizzy DM.
I bet. Oh man. Wow, let's go. Being a small YouTuber is easier than ever. Just hit 100 views, baby. It's probably because all this engagement from these comments. We take those.
Have you hit 1.1 or something on that one video?
It might be close. It was close last time I checked. Oh, it's at 1092.
Hmm.
Huh. Huh.
Man, let me just upload it. I don't gotta add a title, bro.
Fuck. Damn. I don't like that I'm giving more of this guy my mental energy. He has my mental real estate right now. I'm not gonna lie.
This video should have been uploaded hours ago.
Why you been lacking, Jake? What's going on?
Shut
I
up.
gotta ask you. I gotta edit these other 2 videos that I recorded earlier.
You're cooking though. You're constantly cooking.
Bro, I just
There's not.
dude. And this is why I do daily uploads. Bro, ideas come to me and I just spit on them, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. I edit barely. I just edit out my little like mistakes. I barely even edit out mistakes or gaps because I like mistakes and I like gaps of silence so you can process what I'm saying. Just leaves it more authentic and keeps it more real. It's like, bro, the style, like I said, I like the style of content I'm making. I'm not settling for, and the thing is, like, here's what they don't understand. Maybe you're not improving the style of content necessarily, but you're improving the words and the value itself. I'm improving, so my stories and my lessons and my value are improving. So my videos are improving.
That's why I have like dips in engagement. I swear.
It'd be
I
like
kid you
that.
not. Like
When you hit
days where I
constraints
would
in real life,
relapse.
like when we're doing our
It's all
stuff,
congruent. I swear.
it is.
It's
It
all
is.
congruent.
Dude, it
That's
is.
why I got 20 subscribers. I was like on par with your growth for a bit. Like initially, like when you got to like 80 or so, we were like that. And then like I'm pretty sure around then I relapsed and stuff, and videos got mid, and I wasn't I just wasn't sparking as good as I was before. It's all here for a reason, and honestly, it's better this way because with those videos,
100%.
if I would have gotten the views, it would just not be like literally. It's all for a reason. So
All of it.
I take it all as like it's
It's all a
analytics.
lesson.
It's analytics.
It's all a part of the journey. It's all data. Every failure is just feedback. We just got to readjust. Try to get closer to the path. So I was gonna ask you, Jake, am I a dick for hitting this guy up at the end of next year when I have 100K and being like, what happened? Because the thing
That's
is, like, at
why.
the end of next year, I'm just gonna have 100K. Like, I'm not. You see my face? You know, like,
Come to New York, bucko.
bro, I like 100% have conviction that I could really be at 1,000 subs at the end of next month. Like, if I get another like couple vids that
With your
pop,
trajectory,
like I'm not gonna
your
lie, bro.
constant
And the
sparking,
stuff
this
and the
constant
stuff I've been
fire.
like now I'm talking about more about business. People want to learn about business, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's that time
Yeah,
for it.
man. And like, bro, I think at the end of the year, like goal for the end of the year is 10K. I really think I could be there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I get to 1K in the next like 2 months, I know I can hit 10K at the end of the year. I'm not gonna lie. I know it.
100%.
And you know what's crazy? I'm like,
Yeah.
I was thinking about like the comment I was talking about. Like I'm worried about impact and making money. What have I been doing the last 2 weeks? Impacting people, and I just got my first two sales. I mean, I've gotten subs and
Oh,
likes too, but I
this
mean,
is something I want to, because
those aren't
I did
analytics I care
say,
about.
that like those uploads where it's less frequent and highly edited, they're not converting as well. But I feel because we are on that path, we're on the trajectory because our future, our like you've said, like our level 10 art, we got to be at level 1. That's where we're at.
Yeah,
I feel like we're gonna. It's just this balance. You know who Iman Gadzhi is, right?
yeah, I know you, man.
Old Iman Gadzhi is not new. You got
Yeah, exactly. It's about
agency,
like everyone has
the
different
puppet master.
seasons.
Hold up, bro. Bro. The puppet masters are coming for you, and like I swear, by Agency Accelerator version 7.0. Like
You know, used
it's
to
so
talk like
dumb. He's
that, bro.
always dropping it. It's so mainstream. There's It's just entertainment. It's like a news channel for freaking Wantrepreneurs. I swear.
Oh,
We're
Eman's
just
channel?
addicted. Yeah, the new
Oh yeah, I
it's been
agree. I'm not
corporate.
gonna lie.
It's been corporatized, and
Yeah, it
it kind of
has.
pisses me off because there's like the hypocrisy of like I remember one of his recap videos at the end of the year, like 8 main lessons learned at like 2022 or something, and it's like he talks about like I know that I'm probably going to get killed because of what I speak about. He's been a coward lately because he's not actually making impact. He's just distracting.
He's just
It's
distracting more
entertainment.
people.
He's
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
he's
lie. I
just
really do.
raking in
Yeah,
money and
he really is.
entertaining.
He's not trying to really impact people. Like,
Old
I
Iman
saw
is
one of
where
like
it's
I
at.
saw one of Eman's videos. Like, I was never into Eman stuff. I actually watched maybe 10 of Eman's videos. But actually like the first video I've watched of Eman's was a monk mode video, and that video actually led me to Hamza. So
Oh,
like
that's
without
yeah, that
Eman,
makes
I actually wouldn't have watched Hamza before, which is interesting. But um I seen one of the more recent videos I watched him in. He was talking about how he uh is kind of just playing the game of money at this point, and it's like I feel like when you're in that mindset, like playing the game of business is like, I mean, of course, like have fun playing your game, but when you're just doing it for money instead of like I want to play the game of business for impact, yeah, like I think that like your currency is different, right? It's like
mhm.
money versus impact are two different things. Like, what are we measuring here? And it's like it really seems like he is just measuring dollars versus how much impact and like actual like results and lives change
That's
he's
why I
getting
feel
with the
like
money
our
he's making.
trajectory and starting early with these rooted down, like these are the roots of the channel. Like
Yeah, bro.
uh because we are going to get to that
And
super
you know
upper
what, bro?
echelon of like cinematic content, and it's broad in a
Dude,
way.
dude, I'm just like I've been thinking about this. Like, bro, we're just building a catalog of content. Like our channels are assets. These videos are assets, bro. Like people are going like one video pops,
They're
one video
It's
gets
history
100K, one
books.
video gets a million. Dude, your whole channel can go like this, and instantly you have bro.
That's literally how
If
organic
one of your
works.
video gets like 100K views, and 10,000 of those people start watching a bunch of your videos, bro, you just made like a couple hundred new true fans.
Oh,
You know
I
how
was
much
wondering
money that is?
how many how many watch hours are you at?
Do I have? Let me see.
Yeah, because you're definitely way closer to being monetized than me.
Do you mean like total?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see. I have 202 right now.
Total watch hours.
Hmm.
What's mine? Lifetime. 121.9. Hmm.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? Like when I was telling you about Dunbar's number earlier, like that's actually like when I was texting the dude in the comments about like the guy from I forgot where he's from, but the guy from the Middle East. I was like, yo, dude, like I checked out his channel after like a few comments. All this guy's videos were like less than like 3 minutes. He had like maybe a few videos for like 5 minutes. Most of them, a lot of them were less than like one. Like he had a lot of videos were like 40 seconds a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, dude, your audience simply isn't spending enough time with you to know that you have something valuable enough for them to want to buy it. Like that could probably
That's
just be your
and
constraint,
that in
honestly.
itself is a balance I'm trying to work out because like when it comes to like a 8-minute video, after I say around 6 minutes, that's where like the true test is like for retention.
What do you say? Oh, you mean like
Like with
what could
making my content,
expand on that? Expand on that. What do you mean
like
for attention? You mean for the audience or for you to keep going?
for the audience.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that's just how it is though, right?
Yeah,
Like for the style of content we make, like people are always just gonna drop off. Like that's how it
that's
works.
why I'm mixing it kind of. Yeah, I'll have like 3-minute videos and then bam,
So you mean just
16-minute
like
video.
okay, so you're more on some like I want to drop shorter stuff so they watch the whole thing.
I guess like it's just a mix, right? Like drop value, bam, and then like drop more value in like a larger piece.
Drop like
But the
nuggets,
thing is,
keep them
like people
interested,
aren't. Yeah, like people just
kind of thing.
it won't. It's like a warm up period,
Yeah, I
and I
feel
feel
that.
like with the short stuff, it'll just be kind of easier for them to like take the
To
value
get
away.
into it.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
mm-hmm.
for sure. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Like that's just how it is. And I'm like, especially when it comes to like getting the click as well, like seeing a shorter time, it's just like, oh yeah, like short form, like dopamine. Hee. Our brains are fucked.
Yep.
So like, yeah, I think like it's not even like just that our brains are. It's also just like a time investment thing. Like, how much am I really gonna invest in this thing if I don't know how much like how valuable it is? So if it doesn't seem like that intriguing to them and it seems too long, they're definitely not gonna watch it. That's something you gotta keep in mind.
If only people had something called attention
Attention span.
spans.
Unfortunately, they don't. That's honestly why I really want to get into a podcast. Because people that watch podcasts. Like this is why I don't dabble in short form. Hormozy taught me this. He was like, "Yo, we found out people that watch short form, they want more short form. People that watch long form, they want long form. People that watch really long form, they want really long form. If you want people that watch long form content, just make long form content.
Uh,
I want people who watch long form content, so I'm just gonna make long form content.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone over it with you, but like part of my vision is like one day having a shop and getting like
Yeah,
cinematic shots,
yeah. You told
just
me about that.
working and
That's
like
fire, bro.
being a bit like a kind of entertainer, but like also like I see myself live streaming on like a Saturday night and
Fire.
just helping people. And I
Yeah,
have the
just chopping
backbone
it
of my
up.
channel, and also I want videos of like dressing well, physique, diet, all of this. Like,
It's the overall lifestyle.
yeah,
Just being
just
a better
being
man.
a man, like
Yeah, for
a
sure.
man in all areas, just improving.
100%, boy. 100%. Oh shit, I forgot about these texts. Oh, junk. I got it. Whoa. Oh, nice. Jeremy sent me some more art. Oh shit, this is wrong. Ah, nice. Ugh. Okay. Bro, I mean, your name's not Jeremy. Your name's Jake. Bro, Jake. Um, Let me tell you, bro. I actually had two thumbnail guys hit me up, right? And I wanted to like try both of them out for the same thumbnail. Um, Both of them only took PayPal. My PayPal's just been not working.
Bro, what?
And I'm just like, bro, I'm like, what the flip? So I was sticking with the first guy. I just like had to take an L. And be like, yo, bro, if I'm gonna try to figure it out some other time, like I had to try to call customer service, it wasn't working. So I'm gonna like have to try to call another time.
So like
Um,
the
I'm just like,
transaction
honestly,
didn't
bro,
go through or something?
nah, like it was actually like my payment wasn't even working. Like my payment was getting declined. Like they weren't even taking my money. That's what it was. I was like,
Interesting.
fuck, what do you mean? Um, so that was what happened, like the first guy, and then the second guy comes around. He finishes the job, and he's like, yeah, but I want to take PayPal too, because neither of them are from the U.S. Um, so we couldn't do like
That
Zelle or
India
Cash App
war,
or
boy.
anything. No, I went. The guy that made the thumbnails from Morocco, and the other one is from the Europe. I forgot. I don't know
Mm.
where he's from, but he's from Europe. Um, but uh, yeah, man, I had to end up we're gonna end up getting the Stripe. I'm gonna end up striping him the money through his dad's Stripe. So hopefully, like, glad we got that worked out. But he just texted me. He was like, "Yeah, bro, my dad just KO'd, so I'm gonna have to get you those deets tomorrow." But honestly, bro was just mad cool. He was like, "Honestly, man, I'm just trying to get in reps, so I'm not even tripping about like you not like." I told him I can't really pay him that much because like money's tight. He's like, "Yeah, I'm cool with $10, bro." I was like, "Honestly, I'm just trying to get the XP in, just try to get those testimonials." I'm like, "Respect, dog. I'm doing the same thing right now, to be honest." So
Keep an eye
respect
on
your
that
hustle.
type
And
of
I was
guy.
like,
Yeah, that's
and
good.
he actually commented on one of my videos. He was like trying to get my email.
Oh,
He just
that
reached out
guy.
to me.
I would like
Yeah,
to
it
get
was
in
him.
contact with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, yo, I good shit for reaching out and taking that initiative, bro. I respect that. You know what I mean? And he told me him and his dad are getting into SMMA. I'm like, yo, keep grinding, dog. That's hard. Word. He told me he was like getting into that for like the branding, design aspects of it, you know? So I was
Have
like,
you
bro,
ever
that's
cold
fire. Good.
called?
That's good skills.
Have you ever cold called?
A few times when I did like office work for a little bit, so a bit. We
Oh,
talked about it a little bit.
bro.
When you told me about Trial by Fire the first time and you did your cold call, you told me about
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah. Yeah, but I've
Well,
done
who the
like
hell calling
so
me?
I've done maybe 20.
Dang. Okay. Nice.
I mean, it was just to like to business owners, just like asking them about like
Yeah.
insurance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that's like better than like full on your personal number. You're going and calling up a business you just looked at Google Maps
Yeah, and like you don't even have something like of
and it's
value to them.
Atlanta, boy. Mm-mm.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Nah.
Damn. Oh yeah, let me get in here. Let me get in here. Let me get in these things. Oh, invalid invite. Oh shit, what you mean, boy? Oh wait, is invalid or is expired? Can you resend me that link, Jack? The first one. Wait, are you a human? No. Yo, let's go. I'm in the Triad network, baby. We NA here, boy. Let's go. We NA here. Let's go.
Yeah, you can hear my looking what free value. I have a voice
Good.
message
Oh, it's like
talking to
a
the
free value thing in
London.
here. Oh, okay. I see. Wait, so you said it was where?
Like me
It's in like the main
doing a
chat?
huh?
I said, where is it? Just need to copy. Mm-mm-mm.
You know, I haven't consumed enough today.
Hmm.
I was
I
at
was
that.
actually thinking about that the other day. Like as I was like grinding, like I was basically just in full grind mode like this last week. And I was watching some podcasts. I've been like mad into like the podcast the last like 2 days. I was like, dang, this feels good to just be back in this. And I had, bro, like this it's also been the humidity, But I was just like, a big reason why I like knew I had to step back from like doing the daily vlog was like, bro, I've been sacrificing like my walks and like my physical and my mental health, and it's just not worth it. It's not
It
worth it.
it is not. That's what like because my schedule has to be all these aspects, and I have to iterate it a lot because I know that like I'm just when I'm on the grind, like because the way I have it set up, it is going to be so hard and taxing.
Mm,
I mean, I don't know yet how I'm gonna feel. I might actually not. I know for a fact that with familiarity bias, like I'm gonna start to fall in love with the pain, and I just have to find out that balance because I think with push pull leg split, maybe like other days I can like have like abs and then obliques and then training neck, just like smaller muscle groups and just be outside during that time. But now to think about it, pull-ups are indoors. I need a pull-up bar outside, dude. That's what I
mm.
need. But
That would be fire to get. I don't know if I could get one though, cause my I basically live on like a hill.
hmm.
Well, actually, maybe. We do have like this little like patio outside, like downstairs. Like when you come into our backyard, there's like a like concrete slab. Could put it out there maybe actually.
Hmm.
But actually, maybe that won't make sense because I won't be here till at the end of the year.
Oh, that's true.
So maybe it's just like not even worth the investment. Just go to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go to the
So
gym.
when do you think you're gonna transition to that? To like obviously it's
Getting into
money
the gym.
based, but like
Yeah. Honestly,
the
here's
eating
how I'm seeing it.
and the
If I
physique.
can if I'm really trying to like I'm definitely like trying to get that ball rolling ASAP. Um so it's like if I get a job again, then I'm obviously just gonna log back in with that right away. Um but in terms of like money with business, it's probably just like once I'm making like a couple, like probably not even a couple hundred, probably just like 100. Because once I got that, it's like I want my body to be a priority. Like I need it to be actually, not even want it. Like I need it to be. Because I'm just better when it is simple. So definitely want that. And I also like honestly, the diet is actually big for me. That's a big reason. Like I want to like get the money for real. Because
Same
like
here, man.
if I can just like go all in on
Grass fed
like
ground
on
beef.
keto. Bro, I'm really trying to go on keto. Like I don't
Keto.
really jack carbs, man. Carbs don't offer. Yeah, keto is basically like low carbs. Um,
I so carnivore?
Not necessarily. It's different. But
Mm,
I would dabble in carnivore honestly. But I like
carnivore
you know
sounds
carbs
like a
are
dream. Like
carnivore
imagine
is interesting. I would definitely try it. I would definitely try it.
like I remember Simon.
But I
This is a
really get down
guy.
with fruit and vegetables too. Not gonna lie.
That's true. Same with that. But like every day, imagine a fat steak and potatoes.
Oh yeah, see, I could get down with that. You know what I
Bro,
mean? Like some
that's like
steak
the
every
that's
day,
what we were
like
talking about as we're like seeing 50 G wagons
some
go
nice
by
chicken,
in LA. Like,
some salmon or some
yeah, just
shit, man, some
have it
lamb, like
rotate.
just some nice meat, like what? And I'm just like, man, it's just what? Hell yeah, bro. For sure, you know what I mean? For sure,
How tall are you?
bro. I'm like 6'1" and 3/4, I think.
You're like my friend Asa. Oh crap, Asa. Oh my goodness. That guy's like kind of potential. And he's like
Hmm.
Christian and he's like cool. Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb. I could have talked to him. I'm pretty sure he's in California.
Oh, word?
Bro,
Dang, bro.
bro, what am I? How did I mess?
Feels bad, man. Happens,
I'm
bro. It
gonna DM
happens.
him.
Yeah,
I
hit
don't
him
have
up.
like his number, but let's see. Not to mention, like, I remember the other day he just hit me up. He was like, "Yo, you mind praying for my girlfriend, she like hospital. And like,
Mm,
huh, brotherhood. That's like
right.
that's
Yeah, that's
awesome
fire,
that
bro.
he like reached out to me because I reached out to
Yeah,
him. I was
ask
like,
for them.
I
Yeah,
don't know where you're at, but like basically kind of like a
like a
almost like a
check-in.
Jesus pitch in a way. Like you know how like you go to a friend and like you just want to mention it at least. Bernardino County. Allie, I was in LA yesterday and team. Yeah. Okay. You want to wrap it up? It's like 10:30.
Yeah, bro. We definitely got a KO.
I got to do a recap video too. I got to
Oh, word?
yeah, 2
Gotta get that work done,
uploads.
baby. All right, my boy. This is a good talk.
Yeah, I'll see you
We'll chop it up tomorrow.
for
See
sure.
you, brother.